Rid was a quiet little town. Nothing much ever happened. But one day, something went terribly wrong. And crime started popping up all over town. Can you help the local citizens?
No!
Identify the criminals to make Rid a peaceful and safe place again? Let's find out! Sarah and Laura got a night shift job. They restocked food at the 24-hour supermarket at the mall. At first, it was spooky going through a dark and empty mall to get to the supermarket, but they got used to it after a while. It was an ordinary shift. That is, until 3 a.m. rolled around. The cash register was found busted open and empty. Let's ask the two suspects. What were they doing when the robbery took place? The shelves with chips were almost empty. So I went to the warehouse to get some more. Someone had rearranged all the boxes. So I had to look for the right box for about 15 minutes. When I came back, the cash was already gone. I'd already finished restocking my section. So I decided to go out of the supermarket and do a little shopping in the mall. I don't know what happened to the register. Who's the thief? Laura! It all took place at night. And all the other shops were closed. How was she supposed to go shopping? The first criminals found. After the interview, Sarah was too shocked to go home and sleep. So she had breakfast with her friends instead. Sarah and her friends went to a cafe. Sarah, Nora, and Pole ordered blueberry tea. John and Diana got something else. They had a great time together. But an hour later, all of the friends who drank tea were completely paralyzed. The tea was analyzed and found to contain poison. The poison was found in the tea. So John and Diana are our prime suspects. Neither chose tea. Why? I don't like berry teas. So I ordered lemonade instead. I'm allergic to blackberries. So that's why I drank juice. One of them is definitely the culprit. But who? Diana! The poisoned drink had blueberries, not blackberries. John was devastated. He just lost all his friends. He called his boss to take the day off. His boss refused, so John had to go to work. He was a clerk at a bank. As soon as he entered the bank, the power went out. It turned out it was a citywide blackout. A couple of minutes later, a man with a gun appeared in the bank. He took a huge sum of money from the register and left. You questioned all the bank workers, including John. You even made a sketch of the robber. After a few hours, you found 3 suspects who matched the description. All right, gentlemen. What were you doing when the bank was being robbed? I was sweeping the street around the bank. I was delivering pizza to the house across from the bank. I was getting a new shipment of ice cream. They were just carrying out their work. Or were they? So, who robbed the bank? Homer! The power was off. If he got the ice cream 2 hours ago, it would have melted by now. But the ice cream in his hands looks perfect. He got this shipment just now, not a few hours ago. Ted the pizza man's happy that the case is solved. He's already late to his next delivery. This pizza's for Mr. Bucks. His VIP client who hates waiting. So Ted rushes to his house as fast as he can. He rings the bell, but nobody answers. Ted enters the house and sees Mr. Bucks motionless on the floor. Ted calls the police, and when they arrive, he tells them, "I think those 3 items are lying there for a reason. I have no idea what it means, but I know that all of Mr. Bucks' neighbors hated him. I think one of them did it." Okay, let's bring them in. And of course, all of them deny their guilt. But we have a clue, remember? And the killer is... Mr. Black! His name matches all the names of the items on the floor. Black coffee, black pepper, black sheep. The police arrest Mr. Black. And all the neighbors go back to their houses. Mrs. Woods was really emotional. She needed to calm down. So she decided to visit her sister who lived 1 street over. Mrs. Woods was coming up to the house when she bumped into her brother-in-law. "Hi, John. Back from your business trip?" "Hi, Katie. Yeah, my client canceled the meeting. I came home early to surprise Jane." When they got in the house, they heard Jane and a man laughing. "Jane, dear, are you alone?" He opened the bedroom door and saw Jane looking pale, and a window open with broken plants underneath. It was obvious somebody has just left through the window. John was so angry and rushed to catch that mysterious man. He saw 3 men walking near the house. Who was in John's house? was in a hurry and forgot to put on one sock. Let's just hope he's faster at running than putting on socks. If you want to see more riddles on KitaRid, subscribe! Make sure you give this video a like and click the subscribe button.